Hi friends, it's me, FoxGalah, and welcome back to another Speedpaint video. Today, you're watching me do a Speedpaint of a Blaziken from Pokemon. So, I actually posted the art that I am speedpainting in this video on Twitter a few days ago. Like, I always post art that is featured in Speedpaints a few days before they actually come out on YouTube. So if you want to check this art out on Twitter, then I have a link in the description. Also, since I post these art pieces onto Twitter like a few days before they actually come out on YouTube, that means you guys have like an early sneak peek of the art before I show you the speed paint of it, minus the work in progress, which I post on my community tab. So if you want to see my art before the speed paint comes out, then check out my Twitter account. You don't have to, but it's just a suggestion. Also, you may have noticed that I was calling Twitter rather than X, which is what it's called today. While I am aware that its current name is X, I prefer to use the term Twitter. It's because it sounds more original, and the term X sounds very original and something that another brand would use. So that's why I use the term Twitter. So you may be asking, why are we drawing a Blaziken this time on the FoxGalah art channel? Well, it's because Blaziken is coming to Pokemon Unite in less than a week. That's right, this fiery chicken is coming to the game as a playable character. And here's the tradition. I draw my favorite Pokemons that are coming to Pokemon Unite before they release, like a short time before they release, to celebrate them coming to the game. It's because they're my favorite Pokemons and they're coming to the game, and I'm gonna play as them. And Blaziken is no exception, as he's getting a drawing to celebrate him coming to Pokemon Unite a week before. And this art was actually posted on Thursday, which is a week before he's coming to Pokemon Unite. So you may be wondering, am I excited for Blaziken to be coming to Pokemon Unite? Well, of course I am excited for him to come to Pokemon Unite. I always play as my favorite Pokemons when they come to Pokemon Unite, and this guy is no exception. Blaziken seems like a very interesting character, because from what I've seen, it appears that he can switch around his moveset, and he can have like different movesets, which means that he's basically like Mew, who can switch his moves, but it's with the entire moveset, not just the moves. I'm also excited for another upcoming character to come to Pokemon Unite. It's Meowscarada, which is another starter Pokemon. And since Meowscarada is coming to Pokemon Unite, that means it'll be the first Generation 9 Pokemon I use in a Pokemon game, as Pokemon Unite is the only Pokemon game that I play at the moment. That's right, I only play Pokemon Unite at the moment, but I might start a new file of Pokemon Ultra Moon in the future. Also, here's like a funny coincidence relating to Pokemon and Pokemon Unite. It seems that all of my favorite Pokemons that have been added this year so far are all starter Pokemons. The first of my favorite Pokemons that was added to Pokemon Unite is Inteleon, Gen 8's water starter. And the second Pokemon that is my favorite that is coming to Pokemon Unite this year is Blaziken, which is the focus of this video, and the Generation 3 Fire starter. And the third favorite is Meowscarada, which is the Gen 9 Grass starter. And it's also a coincidence that they are the three types of the starter Pokemons. And also, somebody who is my favorite Pokemon, but not a starter, could be coming this year. We just have to wait and see, since 2023 is not over yet, and we have no leaks for Pokemons coming in 2024 as far as I'm aware of. So anyways, now let me just tell you some stuff about the art. I decided to put the Blaziken in dynamic pose. Well, it's not a dynamic pose. It's not like he's flying towards the screen, but he's got his like hands in a position and he looks ready to battle as he's got his like hand flames, no, it's wrist flames out. And I added the wrist flames, it's because it makes him look cool. And also I made his eye look like he's looking towards the screen. It's a minor detail that I didn't have to do, but I did it anyways. It's because I wanted to make this art look cool. So basically, let me just tell you more about the wrist flames. I tried to make them look as good as possible. Like, I'm not that good at like drawing fires in my art style, so I'm sorry if it looks a bit bad. So basically, I just used an airbrush to try and make the flames look realistic. So anyways, now we're on the background and we're adding like triangular fire patterns to reference the wrist flames of Blaziken, and we're just adding some airbrush things, and you get the point. And now I'm just adding like some details, and also I add an outline to the Blaziken because I thought the art looked a bit incomplete. So anyways, here's the finished result. I think this art looks really good. I especially like the outline that I gave him. So anyways, goodbye everyone.